only joking. Come on, do you do what you gotta do and I'll come in when you need me.
What shall I say? I've literally, like, it's all gone out my head.
So, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Livia.
So hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. It has been forever since I've sat down in front of this camera, so today I'm coming at you with a life update in the form of a Q&A, which will be, the questions will be asked by my fiance Adam. So Ad,
Is it my time?
it's your time to shine.
Come on, let's do this.
You can ask them in whatever order you want, but that's the ones that you need to ask.
This is the first time I've been on camera with a new haircut.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And that's
Get down!
That's Obi. So I put on my Instagram story questions to ask me in form of sort of like a life update. I've been away from YouTube. I think my last video was the beginning of September last year, and quite a bit's changed since then. So yeah, this is why I'm doing a life update today.
First question. Why have you been away from YouTube for so long?
I guess the blunt answer to that is, well, sort of like life, like to put it bluntly, life gets in the way, and confidence has been a massive part of it. Towards the end of last year I had quite a tough time personally, mentally. Wasn't in the best place, so when you don't feel obviously very confident and obviously things like that, you don't want to sit down in front of a camera and be and pretend that you're confident. This is what I live with. So I wasn't in a very good place, and I'm now sort of in a place where I feel like I can sit down in front of a camera again and sort of attempt to do my makeup and try and make myself look half decent, and yeah.
How much weight have you lost in total and how did you do it?
It's very personal. No, I'm joking. So as of right now, so we're is it June? Yeah, we're in the middle of June at the moment. So as of right now, I've lost about 4 stone, 4 and a bit, since the beginning of the year. So in about 5-ish months, because obviously I've not been to the gym for a while because of lockdown. I did it because I had a PT. At the end of last year, I entered a competition at my gym where you could win 3 months free personal training with one of the trainers down there. Called Dewey, and I was lucky enough to win that package. So I trained with him 4 days a week. So yeah, like an hour at a time, 4 days a week for 3 months. So yeah, when the gym shut at the end of March, that was the last time I went and did that. I also played netball 3 days a week at the time. So I was going from training at the gym, going to netball and things like that. So yeah, just a hell of a lot of exercise and eating the right things.
Are you going to continue losing weight or are you done now?
No, I'm definitely going to continue, but obviously at the moment I'm in a bit of a predicament where I am nearly 4 months pregnant now, so I have to obviously be careful about what I'm doing in terms of weight loss. I have to make sure the baby's being sort of fueled properly, and I have had quite bad sickness as well. I've had the hyperemesis gravidium thing, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, where I've had very bad sickness and sort of lost weight through that as well. So yeah, no, I'm not doing any mad weight loss things for the moment, but once the baby comes, yes, I will be.
What's the best way to stay motivated when trying to lose weight?
That's a good question, because it's hard to stay motivated, because we all have down days and days where you can't be asked and you don't want to do it, and when you have those days, going to the gym is probably the last thing that you want to do, but you've got to think of what your end goal is. So you've got to think about the reasons why you're doing it. So my trainer Dewey always used to say to me, never forget your why. So always remember why you're doing it and why you want to do it. You want to do it because you want to be healthier, you want to be more confident, you want to look better and feel better and things like that. So as long as you remember sort of like the end sight and what's at the end of the light at the end of the tunnel, if you like, and talking to people that are in the same position as you as well, sort of obviously trying to lose weight or trying to get fit. Everyone in the gym is there for the same reason, so you'll be surprised at how many people are actually really easy to talk to in the gym. I really struggled with that initially, but I've literally made some of the best friends that I've got from the gym as well. So always talking to people and never forgetting your why.
Have you had any negative reactions to your weight loss?
Yeah, so I'm going to answer this quickly because I don't want to give these people sort of any more attention than they need to get. A few weeks ago I posted a comparison photo on my Instagram, which was a picture of me in December before I'd lost any weight, and a picture of me a few weeks ago in May in the exact same shop, standing in the exact same mirror, because I wanted to sort of take a comparison and see how different I looked. And I had 3 messages from 3 different girls that I know for various reasons, basically suggesting that I'd only lost weight because I'd made myself sick being pregnant. And whether I'm just really sensitive or whether that was just a really shitty thing to say, I didn't really take too kindly to that, and I thought it was just not a very nice thing to say. I then posted on my story sort of clarifying that I'd lost weight because I'd worked my arse off. Yes, sickness had made me lose a little bit of weight, but we're talking like half a stone or something. We're not talking anywhere near what I've lost. So I put that up in the sort of like in the hope that these girls would apologise, but I did not get an apology from either of the 3 of them. So I just took that as it was a really shitty thing to say, and yeah, so they are now blocked and will not be contacting me again.
So now that people know you're pregnant,
yeah,
what's the hardest thing about being pregnant?
Being sick. The physical effect it has on you and your mind and your body and everything, it just wipes you out totally. I found out I was pregnant when I was about 5 weeks, and literally within a few days of finding out I was just really, really, really ill, and am still now at nearly 4 months pregnant. It's definitely got better, but it's still very hard and stops you doing your day-to-day life. Some people have just morning sickness, but I had all day, middle of the night sickness. So yeah, that's definitely the hardest thing, because it just ruins your day-to-day life because you can't do anything because you're too ill.
What friend/family member was your favourite reaction to telling them you were pregnant?
Family member was definitely my dad. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad sort of sat down. Well, we'd gone to my mum and dad's house to tell them, and my dad sat down next to Adam, and Adam just sort of looked at him and said, "Oh, we've got some news." And my dad looked at me and was like what, like expecting me to say, "Oh," but then I don't know what he was expecting me to say, because we're already engaged, so there's not really a lot else left for me to say. But I just said, "Dad, I think I'm pregnant," and he was like, "Oh my god, that's amazing, like this is great news," and blah blah blah. So yeah, my dad was definitely my favourite family member. Friends, like, we had this conversation that literally every response that we got was amazing. Like, everyone was so lovely and so supportive. So I think the funniest reaction I got, purely because she already knew that I was going to be doing a test because I'd felt unwell. I was chatting to one of my friends on FaceTime, Lucy, and I wasn't going to tell her just yet, but Adam came in the room and was like, "Oh, are you talking to Lucy?" And I said, "Oh yeah, I am." And he said, "Oh, have you told her yet?" And Lucy was like, "Told me what?" And then it clicked in her head that I'd taken a test at that point, and she was like, "Oh, did you do the test? Oh, are you pregnant? Is that why you're about to tell me?" And she was screaming, going, "Oh my god, shut up, you're lying, is this a joke, is this a joke?" So that was purely because it was really funny, and she'd already sort of like she just had an inkling already. So yeah, that was nice to tell her, nice to tell all my friends.
What was my reaction to you being pregnant?
You looked like you'd seen a ghost. You were just like, okay, right. You didn't really speak for about a week after we found out.
Still in shock now.
Yeah, you and me both, mate.
Are you hoping for a specific gender?
No.
No?
No. I'm so ecstatic that I'm pregnant naturally anyway, that whatever it is, as long as the baby's healthy, obviously we would be, I hope I'm saying we would be like over the moon, and we wouldn't mind if it was a boy or a girl. There's pros to both of them, because if it was a girl, it's obviously, for me, it's like having a little mini me, having a little mate, and I'm sort of like a very avid netball player, so one day being able to sort of take my daughter to netball, even if she doesn't like it, she's going. if it was a boy, having a little mummy's boy and things like that. So I can honestly see the pros to each side of it, and yeah, honestly, I'm not bothered. As long as the baby's healthy, that's all that matters.
What's the difference about a lockdown pregnancy? You never really had any other pregnancy. So.
Well, no, obviously I don't know what the difference is. I can understand. So like the difference would be that Adam would be able to come to our scans at the hospital when he's not been able to, and he's not allowed to because obviously of coronavirus. So yeah, the only scan he's been able to come to is if we go private, which is sort of like 60 quid a time, and we ain't made of money, so that's obviously not a possibility like every time we're due to have a scan.
Might be one day if this YouTube career takes off.
Yeah. But no, yeah, not being able to go to the scans is obviously hard. Not knowing whether I will be able to have a baby shower, because we don't know how many people will be able to sort of be together in one place at one time. That's probably the difference, I'd say.
What bit of pregnancy / having your baby are you most excited about?
Having, like, being pregnant in itself is very exciting for me, for us. About this time last year, I was told that I had extreme polycystic ovaries, and my chances of conceiving a child naturally would be very, very difficult, and that like broke my heart. It devastated both of us, because obviously having children with the person you love is something that you want to be able to do, and to think that that might not be possible for you is obviously really heartbreaking. Obviously I was told that trying to lose weight would better my chances. I started to lose weight at the beginning of this year because I wanted to, and I wanted to get healthier. Having a baby was not at the forefront of my mind at the beginning of this year. We wanted to wait a few years, preferably until after we got married and things like that. But obviously things didn't quite work out that way. Baby wasn't planned, but very much wanted. So yeah, that's definitely the best part, the fact that you got a little baby one day that's going to be half me and half Adam. That's a nice feeling.
That's all the questions. I'm all out of questions.
Is that all the questions? That was good. That's 20 minutes. That's not a really rambly video.
Well, it's not really rambly, but you did spend 10 minutes faffing around getting the angle right, so... Oh,
that's alright. 10 minutes. That's good. Maybe more people will watch it, because I'm not rambling, because I do ramble sometimes.
Yeah, you do ramble.
So thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you've got any suggestions for any future videos, please leave it in the comments or send me a message on any of my social media. Adam actually does have a podcast that I have featured in a couple of times, so if you wouldn't mind checking that out, I'll leave the link in the description box. I am also going to leave a link in the description box for some petitions that are going around at the moment in regards to Black Lives Matter. So please do take a look at those and sign them if you can, as every little bit helps. So
Hit the bell. Hit the bell
so you get notified when I upload a video.
Hit the bell. Ding that bell.
Ding the bell, because my baby will hate you if you don't.
Bit much.
So yeah, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.
Like and subscribe.
Like, no, what did she say? Like and subscribe.
No, she said write and subscribe.
Did she?
Yeah.
Write and subscribe.
No.